top 10 worst anime battles. Guy versus Guy is so bad that doesn't deserve to be here.
Number 10, Everybody Walk the Dinosaur. Tekken, the motion picture.
Oh no, this is great. Come on, this is great.
Granted, this fighting game franchise has given us both a boxing kangaroo and a sentient tree, so our sense of disbelief...
Yeah, and this is not bad, this is not bad.
That being said, when you trade out iconic characters for giant, invisible dinosaurs, then we have to stop
Then we have a masterpiece here.
and call bullshit.
What the fuck is this, our bro?
In order to prevent
My
Kazuya
God.
from going on to win the Tekken tournament, his jealous stepbrother Lee
How
decides
can you
that
say this is one of the worst anime battles? To me, this is the greatest.
Into Jurassic Park. Doesn't do him much good though, since Kazuya
Teleporting.
just ends up punching through them all anyway.
Damn animals.
Number 9, Soul Eater not as good as before. Soul Eater not. Remember
Okay,
when
I
this show
forgot about this anime.
was a
Yes.
marvel of the supernatural action genre?
Nobody
Sure, had
remembers
issue
this
with its
anime.
conclusion, but at least it never had anything as poor as this. Bad enough we had to deal with a spin-off that features lackluster replacements of characters we had grown to know and
Weird.
love. But this scene drops the ball further by making a mockery of Maka's prowess as a fighter. In order to defeat the seemingly hypnotized Eternal Feather,
And
Maka
the
Soul
animation is
partner
not
up once
good.
again and
Ugh.
engage her in battle.
This doesn't
Via
look
some
good.
Really poor animation.
Yeah, this really doesn't look good.
Do they even make contact?
Yeah, I prefer
Number 8,
the Dinosaur
Asuna,
fight.
Pilot a Mobile Suit Gundam, Double Zeta. You're so lucky you got your act together after this Double Zeta, because as far as first impressions go, you were a far cry from the bleak majesty that was Zeta. In an attempt to stop Mashimaya from
This is
using
the fight.
a Zaku for his own ill-gotten gains, Judo manages to chase him down and tries to tackle him out of his cockpit.
But this is
which
unfair. A
results
human against a mecha.
in an undignified scuffle. Throw in a laughable first attempt at a mecha battle afterwards, and you pretty much have one of the sorriest excuses for a giant robot battle in the franchise's history. Number 7, the stuff
This is not
of
that
legends.
bad. The guys
Masashi
fighting
Gundo.
was bad.
Everything about this anime is abysmal. From its sound effects to
Okay, this looks not a good
the
anime.
character designs, and of
This does not
course,
look good
its
at all.
fight scenes.
Oh my god. It looks terrible. This looks so
The worst
cursed.
offender by far is this little scuffle that can be found early on in the series. What are we
Fuck,
looking
I
at
can't
here?
defend this
Did
one.
the entire team simultaneously have a stroke while animating this? It's an orgy of bad
This
special
is so
effects of such
horrible.
low quality, you'd expect to find
Oh
them in
my
a crappy
God.
RPG Maker game.
Imagine if they say this was done by Mappa.
Including all the backgrounds ripped straight out of Google Images. Number 6,
Fuck,
play
this is
the
the
game
worst animation I've seen.
instead. Valkyria Chronicles.
I think I'm feeling bad now. I think I'm feeling like throwing up.
This was never gonna match up to the cult classic of the tactical RPG. The anime adaptation could have at least done its duty and gone out with a bang via an awesome battle with the main antagonist.
I didn't watch any of this. But
Alas, all this
I
final
thank God for
confrontation
that.
amounted to
Imagine searching for this anime and thinking, this anime is great, I want to see this, and getting this disappointed.
Falcon
At
and
least
Alicia talking
I
non-stop
didn't watch this.
while Maximilian kept firing laser blasts at them,
Oh my
missing
God.
every shot in the process.
Yeah, but this is not so terrible like the last one.
The fact that the rest of the squad isn't here just leaves the whole thing feeling like a massive letdown. Number 5, Super Saiyan Blur.
Now I know. Oh my god, this is so fucking bad. And this was like, nobody knows this studio. This is an underground studio. Nobody knows about the studio.
Dragon
Nobody
Ball Super.
ever heard
Come
about
on,
the
Toei.
studio.
Would it have
And
really been
this is
that
a
hard to
rookie
just
studio.
repurpose
They're
the footage from
starting
Battle
now
of Gods?
just.
This is just embarrassing. After agreeing to do battle on King Kai's planet,
feeling
Goku
disgusted.
unleashes the power of Super Saiyan 3, only to find himself effortlessly beaten by Beerus's divine strength. Not that you could tell, since the budget for this fight seemed to have shriveled up worse than Yamcha's reason for existing.
No,
No
this
wonder
one is
so many
terrible.
fans were cautious about the series during its
But
early
I don't know what's
stages.
worse,
Number
this
4,
or
One-Shot
Naruto
Kill.
versus Pain.
Digimon
Because
Adventure
Naruto
2.
versus Pain is so terrible animated, so terribly animated.
Your world is being consumed by eternal night.
By far the greatest villain in the franchise, Myotis Mon's return as the final threat facing
Okay,
the
so
next
this is the final boss fight. So
gen
let's see this.
Destined may have come a bit late to the game, but it was still a welcome sight. However, his second defeat turned out to be nowhere near as epic.
It doesn't matter how many of you there are. You'll never defeat me. Screaming darkness.
Yeah,
I'm
they're gonna
sure he
defeat
may have
him.
managed to tempt them with their greatest desires, but after Dave has kicked that parlor trick to the curb, they pretty much managed to decimate him with ease. All that it takes is the power of friendship and a really big gun.
Okay. Oh, the big gun. Okay, the big gun. I believe. The power of the friendship. Oh, come on, every shonen anime has the power of the friendship. It's not a letdown. We are already used to see this. The power of the friendship, the power of courage, the power of rage. We're used to this. But a big gun, yes, it
Number
works.
3, can love bloom on a battlefield? Robotech.
This is the name
Bonus
of the anime.
points if you watch this little exchange with the English dub, since the voice acting gives it a whole new dimension
Okay, I think they like the color blue.
of terrible. Max and Miria find themselves in the middle of a lover's quarrel of sorts, only for her to suddenly bust out a knife
This is
and try to
bad.
slice his head off.
Oh my god, that happened to me too. I understand how it feels like to be like that.
After
Sometimes
Max
that
harms
happens to
himself,
me.
The two engage in
Sometimes
a
I start deforming and my mouth falls down, and that
can
things
only
happen.
be
Those things
described
happen.
As two poorly animated mannequins engaging in a Zorro-esque duel, complete with flying sparks.
Okay. Okay,
The fact that he goes on
they doing sword fights with little knives,
to ask
so
her to
this is
marry
weird.
him seconds after she tries to butcher him is a whole other can of worms.
This is
The
gonna
kiss?
sound crazy, but will you marry me?
Yeah, this is the best proposal ever,
Number
bro.
two guys are not better
No.
than
Come on, I don't want to see this one.
one. Naruto
I don't want to see
Shippuden.
this one
I
again.
expect
No, no,
less
this is
from
so
the country
bad.
than me. He's
Best
got-
anime
An
fight
anime
ever.
exclusive scene that should have never have seen the light of day in the
Best
first
Naruto
place
fight. This is
bad
the
enough that
goat
this fight
of
is
Naruto
slow,
fights.
jagged, underwhelming, and a pale imitation of what the series is
Oh
known for.
my
But
god.
the biggest
This
crime
is a
here
scene.
is that it's meant to be a fight between two might guys. The man who prides himself on taijutsu, undying will, and explosive displays of physical comedy.
This fight
It's an
is so
insult to the character,
ridiculous.
to the original source material.
They
and it's
start
just a
jumping
painful
around.
experience to get through. Someone mourning Peacock this scene.
Show
back
them
to
jumping
the
around,
writer's
it's so
room,
funny.
Please.
What in the world was that noise?
Number 1, CGI abomination.
Okay, there's something worse than that. I'm afraid. I need to take a breath. Because if there's something bad than guy versus guy, oh
Forest
my
Fairy
god, this is
5
diabolical.
Fairy Tale. Dear Berserk 2016, we humbly apologize for taking the piss out of your crappy animation. We did not know what truly awful 3D CGI looked like, and now we do.
よーし喧嘩上等ださあ来い
Can we even call this a fight? It looks like scrapped character models from Ruby,
The fuck is
trying
this?
their best to make their game of patty cake appear epic.
と
Okay, I feel like I'm high.
どうだ
And I'm sober.
Just
this is
because
so
this
weird,
is an
bro.
anime aimed at kids doesn't give you the excuse to make something this lazy.
Man,
and
what the fuck is
uninspired.
happening here?
決着のつかないまま日が暮れて
It may have only been 40 seconds long.
Okay, it's like Jinbei versus who Jinbei fought. the fight was like 3 days fighting or one month fighting. I don't know, but this is something like that. They're fighting for a whole day.
But it's 40
But this
seconds
is so-
of your life you'll never get back.
Yeah, it's too emotional. This is Naruto versus Sasuke.
Do you-
Oh my god, those are so horrible. But the guy, to me, the guy is the worst thing ever. Worst battle ever.